So I'm going to show you how I typically would set up a neck turner. I'm sure there's other ways that people do it. As long as we all achieve the same result, the final result we're looking for on our case, how you get there probably isn't as important as the final result. So here's what I like to do. I will make sure that all of the brass is lubricated before I start, and I prefer to do that with a Q-tip, rolling the lubricant on the inside of the case neck. Some people like to put it on the pilot. Either way is fine. Okay, I will already have my pilot installed. I'll have my neck turner in. I'll have it backed up so that it's not touching the cartridge. I can slide the cartridge on. I can come down to the case mount that bottoms out on the stop, and I can do a little bit of a preset on this pilot and case neck or cartridge position so that the neck shoulder junction is kind of at the end of cut with the neck turner cutter. So I can just do a quick move with that, get it a little bit close by eye. Okay, that's fairly close. I'm going to start to move my cutter in now. I'm just looking to maybe come up and make maybe ever slight contact. I don't want to cut at this point. I can see that I'm probably not quite far enough with my neck shoulder junction end of cut, but I'm going to put my pilot jack on and see if I can get a little closer. Okay, I'll bring my thumb screw up to my back into my pilot. I'm going to loosen my pilot a little bit here and make a slight move with all of that to get my end up cut a little closer to that neck shoulder junction. Probably pretty close for starters. Tighten that down. Okay, take my case off here. Remember, I didn't really make contact with the cutter, so now what I want to do is move my cutter in a little bit because I just want to make a skim cut on my case neck so that I can make a measurement on the case neck thickness and then make the appropriate adjustments to achieve my final neck wall thickness. So I'm going to move that in about 3/10, and I'm going to put my case into my power adapter, lock that in, and I'm going to take a test cut. Okay, so you can see I was just starting to kiss the high spots on this piece of brass. There's a couple spots where it's cleaning up, other spots that are not cleaning up. So that's really not quite enough for me to make a measurement yet. I'm going to make maybe another 2 to 3/10 of adjustment and take another test cut. Straight feet all the way on, back feet all the way off. Looks like I probably should have taken a little bit more off. Let's do it one more time on my test cut. Back feet off. Okay, now we're starting to get some cleanup. So you can see we've cleaned up really nice on the one side, still a little brass left on this side that hasn't cleaned up. Ideally, if I can get full circumference cleanup, I like that. If you don't want to chase your brass down real thin, sometimes you'll get some areas that don't clean up. So at this point, you could use the micrometer, or you could use your dial indicator, take a neck wall thickness measurement. Based on that measurement and what you're trying to achieve for your neck wall thickness, make your adjustment on your cutter to achieve that. And that's the process that I like to go through on my setup. Thank you for watching, and please visit us at kmshooting.com.